Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Canon Powershot G17, the Powershot series, the G17, the top, the G cameras are the top of the Powershot lineup pretty much. It's going up market. We're looking at some serious upgrades to the G17, obviously trying to stay in competition with cameras like the RX7 and the LX100 and other cameras like that. What do we got coming out of the G17? We have an ultra-bright lens, which is f1.2 to f2. So that's a pretty decent showing for the lens. F1.2 at the wide end and only down to f2 at the long end. That's a pretty bright lens. It's beating my LX100, the f2.8 on the LX100 at the long end, and f1.7 at the wide end. So, kudos to the G17 there. It's a 24 to 168 millimeter 7x zoom. So, in comparison again to my LX100, it's a longer zoom. My LX100 is a 24 to 75 millimeter equivalent. This is a 24 to 168 millimeter equivalent. So, brighter, faster lens with a longer reach in the zoom. Super UD lens, so that's just saying, it should be a decent quality lens, decent resolving power, and decent characteristics in the elements. Digic 6 Plus, we've got the newer Digic processing system, so it should be able to handle all of the enhancements to the resolution and the video codecs and things like that. Newer, faster pipeline basically. Large 1-inch sensor. So, we're on in comparison here to something like the FZ1000 or the RX100. We're not up to a, micro four thirds size sensor. So that's where the LX100 is going to have the advantage. You got a micro four thirds sensor, significantly bigger than 1 inch, and they're not packing super megapixels into it. Basically it's effectively a 12 megapixel sensor on the LX100, and, pretty comparable to what you're getting out of top of the line micro four thirds. I've been very happy with it myself. I think you're going to see it is better image quality out of a camera like the LX100 over the G17. But the RX100, the RX100 Mark III from Sony, performs very well. So it'll be interesting to see what Canon's able to do with the 1-inch sensor there. So some really interesting specs coming out for the G17. They are saying be coming out sometime before July apparently. So it'll be interesting to see how this camera performs, how it performs against competition. It's not going to be as small as, say, the RX100 Mark III. I wouldn't call it actually a pocket camera, more the size probably of the LX100. So pocketable. In other words, you could put it in your coat pocket probably, not in your pants pocket, not as small as the Sony RX Mark III, the RX100 Mark III. What do you guys think? Is the G17 of interest to you? Do you think it'll be a decent competitor to cameras like the Panasonic LX100, to the Sony RX100 Mark III, or even something like the Panasonic FZ1000? Leave some comments below. Let's have a discussion. Is this series still relevant? I think I had one back when it was the G11 even, or G12. Not something I'd probably consider anymore, not with what's, the likes of the LX100. But what do you guys think? Is it something you'd consider? Is it a camera you're interested in? Do you have one of the older models you're looking forward to upgrade? Let me know. Let's have some discussion, comments below. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with some more videos, some more articles. We'll keep up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with some new articles, some new videos. Keep up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.